So today's lesson is dribbling. Yeah, we're going to get you that good, so don't worry about it. So the keys really to dribbling with any sort of move you're doing, whether it's a regular dribble, a crossover, behind the back, between the legs, or a combination of the three as you just saw, is that you need to be low. Being low to the ground enables that you can move faster by changing direction because you have a lower center of gravity. And it's also harder for the defender to steal the ball. Next is you want to use your fingertips. This is obvious, or may not be obvious, but you use your fingertips because you can get pressure and you have more control over the ball. And the last one is you always want your head up. That's just because you don't know who's going to become open. If your head's down when you're dribbling, you don't know where the defenders are coming from. So the types of dribbling that we're going to learn today is just the regular dribble, right-handed and left-handed, being able just to dribble the ball each way. The crossover, between the legs, and then also behind the back. Ooh, getting a little bit more sophisticated. Hope you're not scared. Now, with the main dribble is you want to be low, head up, and use your fingertips, like we said. So we're going to have cones staggered like this throughout the gym, and we're going to start at one side. All you're going to be doing is going ahead and dribbling, all right, from each cone. Now, this is the crossover, but we're going to start with the right hand, then the left hand, and then we're going to move to the crossover. So it's going to look something like this. And remember, you want to keep your head up to avoid defenders. Alright. So this is going to be stage 2 with the crossover. So as we look, this boy is going to get to the cone. He's going to be low, and then he's going to use his fingertips to switch from the ball in the left hand, to the right hand. So let's go ahead and just watch.
He'll get behind the cone, cross over, nice and low, very good. He's changing direction. He'll turn the cone.
And that's in essence what we're going to be doing. Alright, now when you get to the end of the cone, we're actually going to be starting on this side, going towards the hoop. So when you get to the hoop, you can just shoot a layup and go to the end of the line. Alright, that way we can work on our layups as well too. So if we look again for the crossover, watch as he's low. Alright. Look, there's not much room for the defender to steal the ball. Look how low that ball is. Alright. He's using his fingertips, and he could do a better job keeping his head up. As you can see, he's kind of staring at the ball. Remember, you're not in love with the ball. There's no need to stare at it. Alright, keep your head up. Just to be aware of defenders. Now, to give you a visual of what a between the legs, we are going to look at Iman Shotburn, formerly with Cavaliers. So let's go ahead and watch. You're going to be doing this to each cone, and as we watch Iman, he's just going to switch it from one hand to the other hand, and as you can see, he's going between his legs. Now, the thing about Iman is that his head's not up. Alright, you can tell he's not really using his fingertips, and he could get a little bit lower. And as you can see, the Cavaliers lost the championship. So we're just going to be going from cone to cone, going between the legs. Alright. So I'd say the most important rule while dribbling is to keep your head up, because then you know where the defenders are, where your teammates are. So this will be your exit slip to keep your head up. Alright, the most important rule of dribbling. Alright, and now the last one is going to be behind the back. So if we watch our fella here, he's going to be low, and his head's going to be up. And he's going to be using his fingertips. So let's go ahead and watch. Alright, low, and nothing but the bottom of the net. So it's going to be the same thing. There's going to be more cones. Obviously, the cones are going to always stay where they are, but it's going to be that motion from going one cone to the next cone. Alright, and keeping your head up, using your fingertips, and being low. So after we do that, we're going to do something a little bit more live with real people. So you're going to have one person right here, alright, and you're going to have the other person defending you. And what you're going to be doing This person is going to get into a defensive stance. We'll get into that in the class. Just going to be stay low, balls of your feet. All right, and you're just going to be sliding with this person in front, and you're just going to be going from side to side like this in a zigzag motion all the way down the court. All right, and you can either use whatever dribble you want to change direction, either the crossover behind the back or between the legs, and go all the way down. Alright, once you get all the way down, you're going to switch. The other person who was defending will now have the ball. You will then come all the way down, and you're going to do the same thing back. Alright, down, cross, and until you get to the end. And then you will just keep repeating, and we'll do that for about 4 or 5 minutes. And after that, we are going to go ahead and split up into our groups again and play the same game we played yesterday, but this time you can dribble. So instead of, I still want to see the good cuts, V cut, L cut, and backdoor cut, but you'll be allowed to dribble this time since we worked on dribbling.